Hari Om, friends. Welcome to our next Bhagavad Gita lesson. Let's settle in with a slow, deep breath. Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Shanti. We'll spend one more week on the 39th verse of the 4th chapter. This is episode number 214, called It Takes a Team to Reach Capital P. And the verse goes, one who is full of faith, whose life is devoted to achieving the ultimate reality, and whose senses support realizing this goal, will no doubt attain this sacred knowledge. And this knowledge in turn draws one into the supreme peace. Last week we spoke about Shraddha, or faith. As our faith deepens, so does the pull to devote our lives to uncovering our spiritual essence. With this faith and devotion, we may not appear different from anyone else on the outside. We tend to lean toward keeping it on the QT, which I Googled. QT is a humorous abbreviation for quiet. On the inside, however, we find ourselves moving away from the herd mentality and being drawn in a clear direction down a path less traveled. We don't have the power of this clear direction. The senses tend to come forward to fill the power vacuum. But when our buddhi, our discriminative intelligence, is clear about what we're here to accomplish, and the manas, the mind, is aligned with the buddhi, then the senses more and more get on board and join the team. Instead of having to use willpower to strong arm the senses into doing the right thing, the senses start to moderate themselves. Stuffing our face just isn't as satisfying as it used to be, if it ever was satisfying. Krishna says that this knowledge draws one into the supreme peace. The end of our quest is Param Shanti, a supreme peace. The supreme peace with a capital P is not peace of mind. It's not a peace that depends on external circumstances or even internal mental states. It's a peace that comes from the realization that we're not carrying any burden on our shoulders. We don't know how much burden we're carrying until we're not carrying any burden. It comes from the experience that there's only one being, and if there's anything that could be called me, that me is the one. For our reflection, our current me, the ego, being a phantom, can only exist with a continuous and steady support structure. The spiritual path entails undermining those supports. So I think an important question is it possible for the one who's providing the support for this structure for itself to begin to undermine it? If so, how do we go about making that happen? Thanks for joining. Hope to see you soon. Oh yeah, by the way, next week I'm going to be in Guatemala, and I'm not sure about the internet capacity there. So if you don't see me next Tuesday, it means I wasn't able to get online. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.